Hello, it's Tim from Baldy Tim's Reviews, and today I'm in Sanur, which is in Bali, not far from Denpasar Airport and Denpasar itself, which is the capital. It's kind of just up the east coast from there, but it's a really nice little seaside town, resort, whatever you want to call it. A lot of older Australian people like it here, well, yeah, kind of families as well. And middle-aged upwards. The younger people tend to go to the likes of Seminyak and Kuta, which is around the other side of Denpasar really. But yeah, just going to have a little walk along the walkway here in Sanur, just by the beach, to give you a little bit of a flavour of it. So just going to walk from really the turtle sanctuary to a big posh hotel called the Griya Santrian, where I might stop for a very nice kind of coffee, ice cream float type of thing they do there, which is delicious. Had a couple of them already, so I might go and do that, but let's do this walk. It's only a few hundred yards, but it will give you an idea of the walk in general. It's quite a long walkway. You can actually hire bikes as well, which I'll show you in a second, which you can use as well, because the whole walkway here is it's a good sort of 6-8 kilometres long, 4 or 5 miles long, so it is quite a way. But this little section I'm going to film now for you will give you a really good kind of flavour of the whole lot really. So let's get going. So here's some of the cycles you can get. They all seem to be much of a muchness, this type of style. There's loads of places hiring these, but they're all this kind of style. Cost for an hour is 20,000 rupiah, which is about £1 sterling, or a couple of dollars Australian, I guess that translates to. So pretty cheap. You can get them for 4 hours, half a day, and what's that going to be? Not even £5, you know, about £4 or so. So pretty cheap. And here's yet another one. But yeah, this walkway is right by the beach itself. And let's just go down here, because just a slight detour on the walk. Nice thing about having a dip in this sea is it's lovely and warm. I won't go in today because I'm not in swimwear. There's some traditional Balinese boats there. They're quite narrow hold, but they've got the 2 stabilisers either side, which must make a pretty stable platform to go out boating, fishing, whatever they're going to be doing. So you can see some interesting signs there. Evacuation route. We are in an area of seismic activity, of course, here in Bali. Yeah, there are volcanoes around here. There are earthquakes, tsunamis, so you do need to be aware of the remote possibility of that kind of thing here. And they do have, helpfully, some evacuation routes signposted. And in actual fact, it was Lorraine and my anniversary yesterday, 21st of September, and at about 8 o'clock, well, the earth moved for Lorraine. I wish I could say it was me, but it wasn't. It was actually a very, very small earthquake, or a tremor, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I was just in the bathroom, felt the kind of floor, which is a solid concrete floor, just jolt under my feet. Thought, what on earth's that? And then there was a couple of jolts, a little bit of a swaying feeling, and I soon recognised what it was. Even though I've never experienced anything like that before in my whole life, I knew what it was. I thought, crumbs, it's an earthquake. But luckily that's all that happened. Nothing else, just a very minor thing. Nobody else seemed to bat an eyelid, so quite a common thing around here. So there I am with Mr. Turtle, And this is really the proper start of the walk. This is where the turtle sanctuary is, so we'll just have a quick look at that before continuing. The Turtle Conservation Place. And I'll just quickly go in there, I won't stay in here too long. So basically what they do is they get these little guys here, either get them off the beach as hatchlings or the eggs even. They let them hatch in here, they let them grow, they let them get big, maybe up to this kind of size. These guys here, who are obviously a bit older than those little ones. And once they get to, I don't know, I guess a bit bigger than this, they then release them into the ocean where they have a much better chance of surviving. So that's the idea of this place, just gives these little guys, or not so little guys here, a bit more of a chance. And entry is free, but as you saw from the donation box, a little bit of a donation is encouraged or suggested, so you might want to consider that. So just after the turtle sanctuary, kind of heading back south, away from the port, is a little series of warungs. Hi. Which are little independently run eateries where you can get a very decent, they're all very good cooks in here, and you can just get a little bit to drink, little snack, or maybe something a bit more substantial like burger and chips. In fact, I'm going to give you a bit of a recommendation here. This place here, which we're just coming around the side of. So this place, Dut's Burger, there's actually been some other YouTubers who have talked about this place. So I had a burger, one of these chicken cheeseburgers, 20,000 rupiah, which is £1, for a very, very nice burger. And if you add fries onto that, it's another 15,000 rupiah, which isn't even £2, about £1.80 for burger and chips, all beautifully done. Hello, hello, just doing a little tour. No food today, but thank you. Yeah, I'll mention you on the channel though.
Yes.
Yeah. And these things are nice, these bags of various kind of homemade crisps of various types. Crunchy, nice crunchy things. Really, really nice. And you've got other warungs here which will do your traditional Indonesian fare, like noodles, rice, dishes. Let's see what they do here in actual fact. Yeah, that just gives you a little kind of flavour of it. It's nasi gorengs, mee gorengs, and it's all ready prepared. There's a proper market just not far from here, walking distance from here, so no doubt they go to the market first thing in the morning, buy all their ingredients fresh, make it all up, do all the prep, make it all up, and then cook it to your order. So everything, absolutely everything is totally fresh. Yeah, everything is totally fresh and just really, really tasty and delicious. Anyway, let's carry on with our walk. That's enough of talking about food, not even hungry. But we then come on to your bigger places here, which there's a ton of. This is a fairly typical example. And what they tend to be like is you have the places over there where you can sit inside, which is handy if it's raining, which it sometimes does in Bali, believe it or not. Had a drop of rain the other day actually, about a week ago. And this is a pretty typical one, this boo-boo place. And you then can also dine on the beach here as well. And we just carry on walking down here. What you get is you got quite a few of these ladies in the baseball caps trying to tempt you into their shops to do a bit of shopping. And they come out and ask you if that's what you want to do. But if you just give them a polite no, that's fine, no problem at all. Funny little sign there on the right hand of the picture. I'm sort of pretty sure it doesn't mean what some people might think that means. Certainly hope not. And come on to the next beachside restaurant. Hello. Again, it's a little bit like that street in Singapore. They do the happy hours. They've got the beachside dining or waterside dining. Yeah, you've literally got the beach only about 20 yards, 20 metres away from me right there. And there's nothing like being on holiday, is there? It's sort of just having a dinner with the sound of the sea only a few yards or metres away from you. That's the whole kind of holiday experience, isn't it, really, after all. So we've got this place, which might actually be a likely contender for us tonight. I can't remember what it's called. So, yeah, kayu manis might be a possibility for tonight. You've got your, again, your Indonesian, ayam garang, ayam bakar, taliwang, quite a lot of different things there. And then you've got steaks and chips, tortillas, and you also tend to get burgers, pasta and pizza dishes in these sort of places, and then a few vegetarian options there as well. And we've got more eateries, both beachside here, and you can go undercover there as well. And here, just a few yards up from that kayu manis restaurant, is Sindhu Beach Market. We'll just take a quick look up here. There's lots of stalls with ladies selling bits and pieces down here. Dresses and hats and handbags and souvenirs, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to do a bit of souvenir shopping, stuff for guys as well. There's though this is all handbags and things. There is stuff for guys. You can get t-shirts at very good prices down here, way less than what you'd pay for back at home. Trainers, all sorts of things, hats, balls, things for the kids you can get as well. Sunglasses I can see over there. There's another one down there. The only thing is you have to be, if you come to these places, you have to be fairly confident about your bartering and haggling skills, because they will start off with high price, and then I think the rule of thumb is whatever they say, offer them a third of what they've just told you, and then just sort of work your way bartering back and forth until you get to, I don't know, about half of what they said originally. Or if you really want the stuff, maybe go 2/3 maximum. That's kind of what I understand the bartering, haggling system to be here, at least. Tell me in the comment section below, by the way, if that's sort of totally wrong, if that's not how you do things, whether you should go even cheaper or not be so harsh on the bartering. You know, this is a Hindu country, Bali is. Well, Indonesia, which Bali is a province of course, is predominantly Islamic, but Bali is predominantly Hindu, and everywhere has these Hindu offerings. Pretty much every shop, every restaurant have these kind of things of offerings with the dross sticks that are burning away there. Yeah, a very spiritual place actually, Bali is. There's lots of temples, and even in the big hotels the staff go around sprinkling holy water and putting the offerings out. So they do take their spirituality in the Hindu form very, very seriously, which is nice to see. You know, I think the modern world is lacking on... Hello! No, just filming today. Thank you, terima kasih. It is. Nice day for sailing. Guy trying to tempt me onto a boat there to go for a sail, which is another option. You've got all your seaside sporting activities, sailing, surfing. You saw some examples of surfboards for rent back there. There's kite surfing you can do here, canoeing, pretty much the whole thing. The only thing they don't seem to do here is all of that, anything like water skiing. You can hire jet skis, but I haven't seen anyone water skiing or anything like that. And even the jet skis aren't a huge thing here. It's only the odd one every once in a blue moon really that you see, and they don't do that thing where you get towed behind the boat and go up on the parachute, parascending, whatever it's called. But let's have a look at it's a nice shot for you, one of these traditional Balinese boats with the sea in the background there. You can also get snorkeling trips, island tours, going out to the islands and all of that. You can do all of that here. See you later, Sealy. Yeah, Lorraine and I and one of our friends are actually friends with one of the lady beachside sellers here. So that I just showed you there was the brand new shopping mall here in Sanur, Bali. Go inside there, it's very sort of westernised, just like anything you'd see in Australia, the States, Britain, Singapore, or anywhere really. And yeah, it's probably not typical Bali. I think people who come to Bali most of the time, they want the Bali experience, which includes going to the markets and that kind of thing. But if you know you're having withdrawal symptoms and you want something a bit more Western as a shopping experience, you can go into that mall there if you're staying in Sanur. Hello. No, I'm just filming today. Maybe another day. Yeah, it's good wind. Yeah, it's good wind. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna just trying to film everybody today. Thank you. So here's another little beach club place where you can rent your sunbeds. There, but by the way, these sunbeds. Oh. Let's have a look at some of these. Before I go on to about sunbeds, you can do trips to the surrounding islands There's a place called Nusa Penida, there's a place called Nusa Lembongan, which I've got other videos about on the channel, will shortly be coming to the channel, so you can check those out. But, and also you can go over to the Gili Islands and Lombok. Lombok's the next big island, kind of next to Bali. You've got Java one side and Lombok the other side. And the Gili Isles are supposed to be quite something. Gili Tea, Gili Air, and what's the other one? Gili Mino, I think. But it's quite a long way to get over there time-wise. 3 hour, I think it's a 3 hour crossing or maybe more. So it's quite a way, whereas the ones this side, Penida and Lembongan, only take kind of half an hour, something like that, to get across. Anyway, we've got more restaurants here and more sun lounges. Yeah, again, these sun lounges, that's what I was going to talk about. One of these is about 75,000 for all day. 75, 80,000, maybe 100,000, which is £4 or £5 basically. So not a great deal at all. More beachside dining and more sun lounges at the front there I can see as well. But I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is go down to the beach. Yeah, I think what I was about to say is when you rent out some of these sunbeds, yeah, if you rent out a sunbed for the day, but then you have lunch at the same place that does the sunbeds, they'll give you the sunbeds for free basically, as long as you have lunch there. So I believe. And there's a few people in there, so I won't go on that thing, but you can see that it is a nice little spot to just listen to the sea and get a bit of shade. There's a nice breeze here, so you can get a bit of cooling, especially if you are in the shade as well. But quite an interesting little thing where you can see the surf over there. There's a bit of a rocky reef just there, which is probably 200 yards, 250 yards from where I'm sitting here on this pier thing. It's normally like that, but we've just had a full moon here in Bali, so big tide, very low tide, so all of those rocky reefs were exposed, and whereas you couldn't normally do it, on that day you could walk out to the reef there and have a look at the rocks and what have you over there, because this was just between the reef and here was just like a shallow lagoon. All very nice. So yeah, I could happily spend an hour or two just chilling out on one of those shelters in the breeze, listening to the seaside, the sea breaking on the rocks here. But as there's a few people there today, I won't bother today. I'll just carry on with my walk. I'm getting a bit thirsty. I wouldn't mind that coffee ice cream float thing soon. So, and we're getting quite near the place. So let's get this walk over and done with and go and get that coffee, eh? So this is another bike hire place. We did hire a couple of these bikes and had a ride all the way up and all the way back down the seafront here. That video will be coming soon. More bike rental places down here. I think we've hired bicycles from this place because we've done it a couple of times. But what I like, and I've actually bought one of these for my Brompton when I get back home and get back on my own bikes, is these Balinese bells. Oh. They're loud, they give a good old sound out, and they look pretty distinctive as well, so there won't be any mistaking my Brompton for anyone else's once I get that on. And this is quite a nice beach club here. This is what I'd call the posh end of Sanur Beach. There's some quite fancy hotels here, very smart, well you can tell by the marble topped tables here. And they're a bit posher. Yeah, you can dine over this side, you can dine undercover. They've got a pool here. Can't see what the name of this place is though, to give you, sadly. Cape of Flowers, I think it means. I had a quick peruse of the menu, and it's a good 50 to 100% more than the average. So it is one of your more expensive, posher options down here. Yeah, you can get beachside massages here and hair braiding, which as you can probably tell from my channel name, Baldy Tim's Reviews, I don't exactly need myself, but if you've got long hair that might be an option. And we've got another posh, what I'd call the one of the posher places here, and this one is called the Bezaki Beach Hotel and Restaurant. And I've just seen my end point of this little walk, and this is probably, I would say from the looks of it, the poshest, most expensive hotel, Griya Santrian. So this is all part of the Griya Santrian, yeah, very upmarket. This is a cut above the normal sort of places you get along here. And you've even got a swim up bar here. Yeah, so basically what these are is like a coffee and ice cream float. If you remember what your ice cream floats were like, normally, well, the only ones I've ever had have had some kind of soft drink plus ice cream. But this is coffee and mango ice cream float, and it is delicious with mango ice cream. That's the best one to have here. Oh, absolutely delicious. You've got strong, really strong Balinese coffee in there, and then the ice cream on the top, mango flavoured ice cream. You can dip the straw down just to get the hit of coffee, or you can bring it up a bit to get a hit of the ice cream. Eventually it all mixes in together, but when you first get the drink, oh, it is absolutely lovely. Highly recommend one of these coffee ice cream float things if you're at the Griya Santrian Hotel. Absolutely delicious. Lovely. So I thought we'd just take a walk up this, through the grounds, Griya Santrian. Now I've had my delicious ice cream coffee, which was superb. It's too superb, it went down too quickly, if you know what I mean, but absolutely love those. But yeah, it's a big hotel, this. Big posh hotel. Way bigger and way posher than the one I'm staying in. I've got a nice hotel, but this is way bigger and way posher. I've got to say, that's not to say ours isn't nice, but ours is 3-star, whereas this place is probably 5-star and probably 5 times as much per night as well, to be fair, to stay at. Yeah, there's some just nice peaceful gardens here. Hi. some of the rooms over there by the looks of it. There's a little area you can come and chill out in, I guess if it's raining or anything like that, if you're here in the rainy season. Got table tennis, got some comfortable looking sofas and armchairs. But in this weather like it is today, you just want to be by the pool or on the beach. And you've even got a little temple or shrine thing here as well in the grounds of the hotel. That indoor area is used as a convention hall as well by the looks of it. Not sure if that's advertising a convention or just advertising the fact that they do conventions here, but they do conventions anyway. And then you've got more levels of grounds here, more levels of poshness, I was going to say. Anyway, I'm not going to, as I'm not staying here, I'm not going to hang around here too long, but hopefully this gives you an idea. And that is the, what I've just showed you there is the reception area. Selamat siang. I got it right this time. I talked to that bloke on my way through here a couple of hours ago before the start of the walk, and got my selamat wrong. I said selamat pagi, but that only lasts to 11 o'clock. That means good morning. You say that as a greeting up to 11, and then it becomes selamat siang, 11 to 3. So we're not quite at 3 o'clock yet, so it's selamat siang time. Yeah, got a great big area here for lots of cars, or just one big car. If you've got a massive great limousine, you could pull up in here to suitably posh accommodation. So that was another Baldy Tim's Reviews, a walk along the Sanur beachfront, the sort of beachside pathway, which you could either walk down as I've just done there, or cycle down indeed on one of those bicycles which you can rent for a very reasonable rate, and you can just enjoy a nice walk along there, enjoy a bit of beach time, dip in the sea, or you can eat and drink there, just laze around there on a sun lounger, and it caters for all budgets, from pretty reasonable on some of those beachfront eateries, the warungs at the start for instance, which are very inexpensive as you saw, all the way up to the other end of the scale, to this place here where that coffee ice cream float drink was best part of £3. Again, not for the standard of the place, not hugely expensive, but expensive for around here. But the point I'm trying to make is there's something for everyone here in Sanur, and I hope you enjoyed the walk. So that's Baldy Tim's Reviews. Thanks for watching.